Hey everybody, Mark from Rams up here. Wanted to talk to you about this upcoming Rams Bengals preseason game, the last one before the real deal, that Thursday night game with the Bills at SoFi. I'll give you a little viewing guide for this Rams Bengals game. Before I do that, I wanted to remind you, please subscribe to this channel, and any videos you watch, please give it a like. It's greatly appreciated. And I also wanted to touch base real quickly, something unrelated to this Ram-Bengal game. I don't know if you've been following that top 100. Rams have three guys already listed. They're including OBJ, but Matthew Stafford and Bobby Wagner already mentioned. Three Rams are remaining, only 20 players left, so expect to see Jalen Ramsey, Cooper Kupp, and hopefully number one, Aaron Donald. Now, I know a lot of people poo-poo these lists. I get it. I think the players chiming in on these rankings has a lot more meaning than a media personality or just an NFL writer. I kind of like to see what the players have to say on these, and I love to see what they have to say. The little videos are great, and I'm especially excited to see what some of Cooper Kupp's peers have to say about him. We know what they're going to say about Aaron Donald, but Cooper Kupp, a little bit special guy. I'm looking forward to that. That's Sunday evening. Those last 20 guys will be announced. 3-hour show, so quite an investment there. I'll probably tape it and just fast forward to those Rams players. Now, as far as the Rams-Bengals games, I like to do my fearsome four lists, and the last month or so, I've struggled coming up with a fearsome four list, a fearsome four questions, fearsome four things to look at, because the list is just too long. But I finally did it this week. I came up with my fearsome four things to watch in this Rams-Bengals games, and then I have a fearsome four set of questions that I will try to answer as well. So what are the fearsome four things I'll be looking at in this game? Well, number one is Kyren Williams. Really excited to see him finally play. He's going to be an important piece to this puzzle, I have a feeling. And I want to see what he brings to the table. I want to see him in actual NFL action. Really excited about that. I really don't know what to expect, especially with the way our second string and third string offensive lines have been playing. How much are we going to learn? But be watching nonetheless. That's probably the number one thing I'm focusing on. Number two, much less exciting. The number two thing I'll be focusing on watching in this Rams-Bengals game. How about the inside linebackers? Who's going to play? The top three guys apparently will not. Christian Roseboom has taken a seat, so he's on this roster, right? That leaves the other two guys. Do they have a chance of making this team? So I'll be interested. I'll just be watching those guys, Gervas and Hummel. Not sure if they have a chance of making this team, but without them, three inside linebackers, we'll see. And the third thing I'll be watching is Burgess, Rochelle, and Yeast. Two safeties and a cornerback. I think for the most part, they've been playing well. They're all maybe on the bubble. It really pains me to say that because I think all three of them are extremely talented, especially Rochelle. But the fact that he was out there a lot last week suggests he still has some proving to do. Maybe he's done it. He's such a great athlete. I'll be pulling for him. It's hard. It's really difficult because I'll really be pulling for all of them. So one wins out may cost the other one. And there's Dan Isom as well. Didn't mention him. But those safeties and Rochelle, that'll be something I'll be paying close attention to. Everybody's probably saying, well, what about the cornerbacks? I know what I got with those cornerbacks already, the two rookies. I'll enjoy watching them, but it's not necessarily something I'll be focusing on. And the last thing I'll be focusing on is AJ Arcuri. I have real concerns about the depth along the offensive line, and hopefully we won't need it. Hopefully we won't care. But Arcuri's played pretty well, 7th round draft pick. Whitworth obviously likes him, and he's suddenly become a pretty important guy in the grand scheme of things. And down the road, next year, the year after. So I will be watching him. I didn't focus on him enough during the last game. I'll be eyeballing AJ or Curry during this game. And what are my fearsome 4 questions? I have a fearsome 4 set of questions. I'm going to try to answer them for you. Here it goes. Question number 1, how many safeties will they carry? I think they're going to carry 6. Final answer, Rams will carry 6 safeties. I can't really tell you who they are. If you listen to our last podcast, I gave you my 53-man roster. And as I said at the end of that, how confident was I, especially in those last 4 guys? I got down to the 49, and then I had 8 guys left to fill the final 4. And that safety group, man, really painful decisions the Rams are going to have to make there. Here's some question number 2. Who is the number 3 back? Kyren Williams hasn't carried the ball yet in the preseason. Jake Funk, I believe last time I checked on the depth chart, he was the number 3 back. But is he really the number 3 back? I'm going to give you an answer that probably surprises you. I think Kyren Williams is the number 3 back, and if he isn't, he will be very soon. I think Jake Funk will get spot duty before Kyren, but if the Rams need a back in an emergency situation, I think it'll be Kyren. I think it'll be Kyren Williams. Hopefully the situation will not arise that will prove me right or wrong. But that's my answer on that one. Question number 3, will Van Jefferson be ready week 1? Answer is yes. I've been reading between the lines on Van Jefferson. I think he's going to be good to go. So all you Ben Skowronek haters, relax. It'll be Van Jefferson. I think Skowronek has some value as that number 3 wide receiver. And if he's your number 3 guy, not the end of the world. But I think it'll be Van Jefferson on opening night against the Bills. And question number 4, does Jonah Williams make this team? There's 5 defensive linemen that we have penciled in for sure. Will there be a 6th? Yes, there will be a 6th. And who will that be? I'm going to say Jonah Williams. That's my answer. We'll find out in about a week if I'm right or not. Jonah Williams, the 6th defensive lineman on this roster. So those are my fearsome 4 questions and fearsome 4 things to watch, your viewing guide for that Bengal preseason game. Hope you enjoyed it. We will be back next Monday. The plan is for us to have our roundtable with Tom and Paul discussing picking division winners, picking the NFC and AFC championship opponents, and the Super Bowl matchup and the Super Bowl winner. So expect that next Monday. That'll be our next podcast drop. We may do one right after the Bengal game. We'll definitely do a video drop right after the Bengal game. So that's it for now. Hope you enjoyed it, and we're out here from Rams Up.